If I could only see your faces. Here it is, finally, he's going to talk about his big shirts. What's up, Internet? Jason English with Big J's Extreme Fitness. Wanted to address the big shirt question I get every video. First and foremost, I have always, my entire life, worn shirts that were big and bulky on me. I don't know why, just the size that I like to wear. I don't like the tight-fitting shirts. I don't like the tank tops. I don't like the button-ups that are unbuttoned, and I don't like going shirtless. I was raised on a farm and always had to have clothes on, so I've always worn clothes. Secondly, and most importantly, I let the iron and the intensity do all the talking for me. This channel is not about trying to show off my physique. It's about staying positive, getting brothers and sisters in iron together, and just spreading the intensity, the love, what we can do for each other instead of against each other. So that's not my focus. Several pictures with my shirt off too, as well as competitions and whatnot. And if you follow me on Instagram at BGDADJ, you'll see that I post frequent pictures of showing my abs, which actually this one right here I just took last week. £260, six-pack, vascularity, striations, I don't feel too bad. All the questions about, hey, why are you so fat? Hey, why you wear a big shirt? Why don't you go on a cut, etc.? I'm not going on a cut. I like my food. No reason why I should go on a cut when I've got a six-pack and I've got veins in my arms and legs and back and cross striations in my quads. I'm comfortable. So again, this channel is not about trying to show off with my physique. It's trying to show positive, and I do show off with the weights, with the single hand deadlift, 4 reps with 315. That is showing off. I bring the ego to the gym with me, okay, brothers and sisters, as safe as possible. Again, my injuries, my range of motion, and my lack of range of motion is a result from being run over by a Humvee 22, 23 years ago, breaking 21 bones and multiple surgeries, not from improper form. That half range of motion that I use, the 3/4 range of motion that I use, I was using that before I got on stage and won trophies. There's a couple other pictures for you. Check it out.
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now.
So, there's physical and scientific evidence and research that proves that partial range of motion does build muscle just as good as those lockouts do. And I have never locked out anything even before I got injured. So you range of motion police, take heed and take warning. If you lock out or if you don't lock out, if you have that muscle-mind connection and that flexion and tension during your exercises, you're going to build some muscle. Back to the big shirt. Third, and it goes back to what I just talked about. Third, and it's really important to me that you guys understand this, okay? There's people that have mental situations to where something really bothers them, or, when somebody says something or whatever. I'm going to show you a quick picture. Check this out. That picture was me probably, probably 250 pounds. It was in my competitive days. And it was after probably 5 years, maybe, or more or less, give or take a year or two, after my accident, and that elbow never did heal. Now, it's not about mobility. It's not. It's bone to bone, and I've had 4 surgeries on that left elbow to shave bone off because I'm a bone grower. Okay, there's a scientific name for that, but I'm going to tell you right now, once my bones break and crack and get shaved, they grow right back. So I have to continue to go back in, and my next step is a total elbow replacement, but I'll be out for a long time, so I don't want to do that right now. So continuing explaining what's going on with this to get to the point of why I'm telling you about my bones and my elbow is because if you look, okay, this is my full extension right here. That's as far as that, it locks. That's as far as that elbow. Now this one fully extends, but that's as far as that elbow goes. And so when I'm standing in a relaxed position, I look like I've got ILS is what I like to call it, imaginary lat syndrome, to where the guys stand real big and they got their elbows flared like they're on stage in a relaxed position. So on top of everything else I said about wearing big shirts, I do it to cover up that ILS syndrome on the left side. Looks like I'm trying to flare the left side. So check it out. When you see a picture or a video of me, and I know you guys are going to be watching it now, but when you see a video of me, you're going to see that arm poking out and forward. If I wear a tight shirt or a tank top, Go back to the picture I just showed you. I'll show you again. That left elbow is crooked. Now I should stand, with it in my shirt or in my pocket, and I do that a lot, especially when I wear, dress clothes that are more form-fitting, but it's not really embarrassing to me, but I don't like seeing people stare at it, okay? People are people. They judge you for what they see. They judge a book by its cover, not by the inside. So I just avoid all that, and I don't mind wearing big shirts, and I don't mind telling people I'll let the intensity in the weight room do all the talking. So there's a story behind the big shirt. A, I've always worn big shirts. B, I let the intensity do the talking and the walking. And 3, I don't like having that elbow crooked like that in a tight shirt or a tank top. So there's your answer. I appreciate your support. Thank you guys for taking up for me on all the videos I don't have time to respond to. And we'll see you next video. Intensity Rules, Train Hardcore. See you next time.
The Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about